In the world of racing pigeons, there are famous lofts, talented fanciers, and remarkable champions. And then there is Gino Clicque, a name that rises above borders, above trends, and above generations. For decades, his pigeons have conquered Belgium's hardest races, dominated national competitions, and taken their place among the most valuable birds ever sold. From Barcelona to Bourges, from 500 kilometers to more than 1,000, the Clicque bloodline has proven one thing again and again. Excellence is not an accident, it's a system. Today, we take you deep inside that system. You'll discover how Gino breeds his pigeons, how he prepares them for battle, how he structures his loft, and how his birds achieve such legendary consistency. To understand the mastery he has today, we must begin at the very beginning. Origins, the making of a fancier. Gino's story starts with his father, a man who loved pigeons long before the world knew the Clicque name. In 1972, his father restarted the loft and filled the air around the family home with beating wings and youthful dreams. Young Gino was instantly captured by the magic of pigeons, the shape of their wings, the intensity of their eyes, and the mystery of how they always find home. But destiny stepped in early. His father passed away when Gino was just 15 or 16. With nothing but a small loft and a passion stronger than grief, he became fully responsible for the pigeons. Most teenagers search for identity. Gino found his in the loft. From that moment on, he raced alone. No mentor, no funding, no large facility, just a boy who loved pigeons and believed he could make something great. Even with that tiny loft, he started winning. Race after race showed he had something rare: instinct, dedication, and vision. It was during those years that he made himself a promise he would one day become a professional pigeon fancier. Today, decades later, he can look back and say something few ever achieve. He made his dream come true. Gino's philosophy of racing. Ask Gino what distance he loves most and he will answer without hesitation. He lives for the races between 600 and 700 kilometers. Hard enough to separate the strong from the average. Long enough to demand heart, muscle, and intelligence. But what makes his loft special isn't just distant specialization, it's versatility. His birds can win short, middle, long, and even extreme long distance. Something incredibly rare in today's pigeon sport. He mentions a remarkable example, Silver Olympic KBDB, second National Ace Pigeon Extreme Long Distance. And then his own child becomes the KBDB number 1 Middle Distance Ace Pigeon. That kind of versatility doesn't happen by accident. It's the result of decades of selective breeding, meticulous care, and uncompromising standards. Belgium, the heartland of pigeon racing, has many prestigious races, but 2 stand above the rest. Barcelona, the mountain every fancier dreams of climbing. And Bourges, the crown jewel of young bird racing. The value of a national winner reflects that prestige. Barcelona champions often sell for €250,000. Bourges young bird national winners around €100,000. But price isn't created only by results. It requires something else, a name. Marketing and international influence. Gino understands something that many fanciers ignore. The pigeon sport isn't just about winning, it's about being known. Catalogs, exhibitions, international travel, networking. All of it matters. He's been to China 92 times. 92. Add the days together and he has spent more than 3 years of his life in that country alone. Meeting fanciers, exchanging ideas, building relationships, and promoting his birds. The result? Global recognition and global demand. Because in modern pigeon sport, reputation amplifies results. A national winner from an unknown loft may stay unnoticed. A national winner from Gino Clicque becomes a worldwide headline. Pedigrees matter, marketing matters. And Gino has mastered both, without ever compromising the quality of his birds. September, the silent month of moulting. While many people imagine pigeons flying every week, Gino's year follows a strict cycle. September marks the beginning of moulting, a critical period when feathers fall and new feathers grow. Strength is rebuilt. Structure is refreshed. For Gino, this is the easiest time of the year. The birds stay calmly in the aviary. No training, no tossing, no racing stress. He feeds them once a day, except for key breeders who get 2 or 3 meals. His feed of choice? Exclusively Van Robés for more than 25 years. And among those mixtures, he uses a special formula developed with his own experience. Clicque Golden Racing Mix 816, built for power in hard weather conditions. Health. Discipline before everything. A champion pigeon must not only be strong, it must stay healthy. Gino follows a clear, disciplined program. In mid-October, a 10 to 12-day treatment with N-Roque to protect against paratyphus and other infections. In November, paramyxovirus vaccination for every bird. And during the racing season, a vet visit every 2 weeks, checking the flock carefully and treating only when necessary. His rule is simple. Give treatment only when needed. Never weaken a healthy bird with unnecessary medicine. Breeding, the engine of the loft. Breeding for Gino is not a hobby. It is a scientific, highly organized, year-long process. He pairs his birds at the beginning of December. Elite breeders produce 6 rounds. Regular breeders produce 2. Each year he breeds around 500 youngsters. 250 for his main loft. 250 for his 10 satellite lofts across Belgium. These satellite lofts are crucial. They test his bloodline under different conditions, create references, and reinforce the reputation of the Clicque pigeons. But the most important philosophy of all is simple. Breed the best to the best. Not sometimes. Not when convenient. Always. This is why his loft continues to produce national winners year after year. Racing system, the world of widowhood. Everything in Gino's racing system revolves around widowhood. He uses 3 setups. Classic widowhood with males, classic widowhood with females, double widowhood. Although double widowhood is easier, he prefers classic widowhood. Why? Because the results are stronger, even if the work is double. His daily schedule during season is extreme. He wakes up at 4:30 or 5 a.m. to release the first group. Timing must be identical every day. Consistency builds rhythm, and rhythm builds winners. Training happens in 7 or 8 groups, often taking the entire day. But here is Gino's crucial rule. Pigeons must never train more than 40 to 45 minutes around the loft. Let them fly too long, and they burn the energy needed for long-distance races. He keeps them sharp, efficient, and hungry to work. This discipline is one of the secrets behind his results. The young bird system. Gino's young bird program is structured like a staircase. They begin together on the nest, forming pairs naturally. This creates early motivation, but 3 weeks before the national races, he separates them. This sudden separation increases desire, sharpens focus, and prepares them mentally. They race on the sliding door system, getting the right amount of motivation without chaos. Distances increase progressively: 85 kilometers, 170 kilometers, 3 times, 300 kilometers, and finally 440 to 500 kilometers nationals. And he makes one thing clear. A bird doesn't need a partner to be motivated. His own KBDB number 1 middle distance young bird never paired. Yet she dominated Belgium. Motivation takes many forms. The ideal pigeon. What does a perfect pigeon feel like in the hand? To Gino, it's simple. Round, full, strong. Muscles that feel alive, blowing. Ready to burst with energy. This isn't created in a week. It is the result of well-timed feedings, precise vitamins, and careful preparation leading up to racing day. When he brings pigeons to the club, they must feel like athletes arriving on the start line. Powerful. Confident. Ready. The golden bloodline. A dynasty. At the heart of the entire Clicque empire are 2 legendary pigeons, Super Prince and Piraat. From these 2 birds, a dynasty was born. Generation after generation, their bloodline produced national winners, ace pigeons, and record-breaking sales. Here are only a few examples. Golden Prince. First national ace pigeon long distance, sold for 360,000 euros. Golden King, KBDB number 1 long distance. Golden Princess KBDB #1 long distance. First Lady KBDB #1 great middle distance. Mario Super Breeder and national winner. Silver Olympic KBDB #2 extreme long distance. And that is only scratching the surface. Over the last decade alone, Gino has achieved 20 national and international titles, 11 times #1 national or international, 3 championships of Belgium. These numbers are not luck. They are the output of a system refined over nearly half a century. 11th special pairs of the year. During the visit, Gino reveals 2 extraordinary breeding pairs. Silver Souillac times Hannah May. Silver Souillac's second national Souillac.
Here because they won the first national on Cahors. And now we are here because they win the first and the second national on Souillac. And this against 4,577 old birds. The first national is this blue hen, held by Gino Clicque. And the second national is this blue cock, held by his son Jasper. So we are here by the combination Gino and Jasper Clicque from Wevelgem. And Gino will explain more about the 2 winners.
This is my new national winner of today with the name Golden Aimme. She has called to my granddaughter Aimme. Today she won the first national and she wins already 5 times in the top 57 on a national race. She is the daughter of Mario, who won first national Limoges, and the mother is also the mother of KBDB #1, middle distance last year, Young Birds Racing. So she's a half-sister KBDB #1 with very good results. This is my second national winner today. The name is Silver Souillac. He is the son of Silver Olympic. And the mother is the daughter of Golden Devil, first national Châteauroux. He won already this year 4 times Tom on the long distance and also is a candidate to win the expedition competition long distance.
A real top performance because Souillac was a very hard race. The distance from Souillac to Wevelgem is 664 kilometers. And the winning bird made a velocity of 1,134.40 meters per minute. A race with a headwind, a race with temperatures close to the 30 degrees. So only quality can survive here, only quality can win here. And that quality we find here by Gino and Jasper Clicque in Wevelgem. Congrats from the Herbots team to Team Clicque in Wevelgem with the first and the second national win on Souillac.
What makes Gino Clicque one of the greatest pigeon fanciers of our time? It isn't one thing. It's the combination of many things. His discipline, his structure, his philosophy, his breeding strategy, his understanding of motivation, his lifelong dedication, and his refusal to ever stop improving. From a small loft as a teenager to a global name with national winners year after year, his journey proves something powerful. Greatness is built step by step, wing by wing, race by race, generation by generation. And as long as pigeons fly across Belgium, the name Gino Clicque will continue to inspire fanciers around the world. Thank you for watching. Share your thoughts in the comments, and if you haven't subscribed yet, join our international pigeon family. And there are many more champion stories waiting to be told.